Alright, getting back into it for the day. What we're doing, you slowly creep it up on 60 with this one. Probably just going to finish her off out farming later on today. I know I'm working on a fire gene for that, but I'm gonna do, I might just level up both of them. What do we got on here? We got 1 day left. Still up in the air whether I just want to keep saving again. And I'm going to I'll put out a video. Well, I'll just kind of cover it, I guess, with the festival. With the festival video that I'm going to do. So, kind of go over Mari again a little bit as far as viability and what I think, which one I think is going to be worthwhile for your team, kind of as a filler spot, as a companion to your Dark Mona. But let's get this going here. I think today in PvP what we'll try to do is we'll definitely get our Gleam done. And this time, make sure that I don't have auto battle on when we go into Apex battles. As per what happened yesterday. Kind of going off what I was talking about too a little bit, as you can see, that first wave is always the biggest hurdle you'll kind of come across unless you're fighting bosses, because a boss depends on if you'll one-shot it here. I don't remember if we'll one-shot it, but you can kind of see again that first wave took quite a number of turns to get through it. We'll still get through the dungeon just fine. Okay, we did get through that on that one, but overall, that, like I said, that first wave is usually the hardest one to go through, and that's why for a lot of it, it's okay if you have one. So even my best is a minute and 1 second there. But having one Astromon, usually that's super effective against what you're going after, is not a problem. It's when you're starting to fight the AI later on, when you have 2 or 3, and it just kind of can bog you down a little bit. And that's just, again, advice kind of for out there farming extreme. Again, when you're trying to do that stuff quickly, you definitely don't want the AI necessarily going, well, all 4 of these, kind of like a little bit there, right? It looked like 3 of them went there and 1 went there. Can even happen on this. It's very rare, but you have that 2 and 2 split instead of, well, you could just go 1 straight across and it would always work out. But again, the AI doesn't do that, unfortunately. So that's again why I'm always using my light and my dark Astromon, because, and even why I'm not running dark or light Astromon in this one for these waves, is because I just want I want the AI to have more of a chance to spread out, and it'll get you through, usually get you through the dungeon a little bit quicker. Again, I talk about that a lot, but it's the truth. You guys can definitely see it in action when you go out there and test it for yourselves too. Grab these. It's always funny because I do this, doing this every day, sending these out at least once a day. And you see all this stuff that comes out of it, like all these rewards and whatnot. And I don't think, and you can kind of see these luck items, like I don't pull anything else out of there. And I don't even know if the loot table actually lets those be something you get out of it. But it just always feels like when we do that, there's really not a lot of good stuff that comes out. It always shows like this was a rare that kind of jumped out, and you're like, ooh. Oh wait, that's just another material that we don't need. Well, I mean, I guess you do need it for the trinkets, but you know what I mean. It's just like it doesn't feel special. Yeah, we do have to get through this, so one at a time. And of course you're going to be stubborn. Was that 80% we're up to? And yeah, see you later. All right. And jump into here. I'll poke this one for fun. Indeed you did. You did write a message. And we're all proud of you. 2 fire Drakars. Aww. Yeah, I kind of have to... And then hope Victoria doesn't... Yeah, good. I have indeed seen a Victoria one-shot my Fenrir before. That might have just been when I didn't have... I maybe rolled into PvP without gems on. Which we've all know that I've done that before. Not on purpose, but... that was a good hit. But usually I have confidence that Fenrir will survive at least the first hit. As long as only one of them's fighting him. Sure. Let's see what this one has. This one's gonna come down to gems. Let's go indeed. Yeah. I forgot. This does go through shields. Yeah. Let's just use you for that. And this because it's super effective. Yep, get the stun off because it's annoying. Let's burst the shield. I don't mind the Bastion gems, but they are pretty easy to cut through. And with the fence down, you should be dead. I still like their addition to the game. Having that kind of initial 15,000 shield coming into damage, I think it was it was just, again, nice variety. It really does help out in both PvP and PvE, so it's not just something that was added willy-nilly to the game. Like, again, some of the dual gems that came, especially with the new continent that we got, just dual gems in general are kind of inferior a little bit to the purebreds of the other gems that we have. Fiery Resolve's not gonna save you. See, there's a Super Ascension skill, to be honest, on an Astromon that just like that that has really no weight on that Astromon because that's a tank. She doesn't do damage. Dark Yuki is meant for SP sapping and then putting the ability sap on Astromon. Nothing else. So having Fiery Resolve on her, I mean, I guess if you're screwing around like I like to do and putting attack percent gems on, you might be able to do that, but at the end of the day... we got the Wigglers! We got a big Wiggler and we got a small Wiggler. And now they're both dead Wigglers. Oh, that was sad. Alright, one shot. Oh yeah, called that. But yeah, like I said with the gems, it's I don't know what you could do to make like the dual gemmings any quote unquote better. They're not bad. Again, I've used one set on one of my Astromon, and the data I pulled off of it wasn't too wasn't bad, but like I said, they still get outshined by the percent the other percent gems. And we're just gonna throw that. And then I think we're just gonna deal with a stun coming out with Fenrir. And an attack down. Yep. So we'll do that. Defense down, resisted. Of course. Let's try and stun you back. And resisted. Story of my life in PvP. Resisted. Always resisted. And splat. And we are at 54. Now, what do we need? Let's go check that out, and that'll be it for today's daily. Let's see. Those are gems. We want storage. All right. Fire Gleam. We could finish off a Wood Gleam set, and I think that's what I will do. Shop, we want League. I need a Wood Gleam, and then we'll go back. We'll get back onto the Water Gleams, because that was what we obviously used the most of. Getting Acer up. Put that in there. And that is going to be it. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in tomorrow's daily.